Today we are taking another field trip and we're going to take a look at the Jayflight 195RB. So stay tuned. Hey, welcome to Two Camping Gurus. If you like camping in the great outdoors, you are in the right place. Alright, so we're going to go take a look at that Jayflight real quick here in a second. And this particular unit is a really small unit. You do enter from a different angle than some of the other ones towards the rear of the unit. But why don't we just go ahead and get into that really quick. But stay tuned to the end because I have a free offer at the end of this video. So let's go take a look at this Jayflight. Okay, so we are looking at the Jayflight SLX, and this is the 195RB rear bathroom. We've already been and looked around. We kind of like it, so we're going to video it. When you step in right off the bat, on the left hand side you have this huge closet, hanging closet, room for shoes down underneath, so that is great. Then your next door is your bathroom. Nice shower, no storage in the bathroom whatsoever, so that's a negative there, but you do have this huge storage just outside of it, so you have that, but there's no place to put towels in there. There's no place really for anything. There's no sink in there, so you got to come out here and brush your teeth, wash your hands. After you use the bathroom, you have to come out here. There's no way to do it. So you got a pretty good storage here. And the kitchen's on the side I like, and the dinette's on the side I like. It's a nice small dinette. Again, it's just two of us. The bed's up at the front, which I like. The downfall is this bed is not a Murphy bed. It stays a bed, and we would prefer for that to turn into a couch, and then you would have your TV down this end somewhere. Incidentally, I don't see any spot for a TV here. I don't see. The only spot is sitting on this counter here, which would be which is a terrible setup. And another bad feature is this extremely small refrigerator down low on the floor. I don't care for that either. Now, we did quickly talk about the AC, which, you know, I prefer the one on the ceiling, but there are some definite benefits to having this type of AC. If this thing were to die out on the road, you swing into Walmart or somewhere and you can pop a new one in here relatively easily and inexpensively. And it's less holes, as Tracy pointed out, in your ceiling to worry about leaks. So, you know, there's give and take everything you choose. This one we kind of like, but I think there's too many things we don't like. But anyway, we'll see. Still on the hunt. Alright, so as you can see, this particular unit, you enter from the rear part of the unit, which is no big deal, but it's a little bit different. I do prefer entering towards the front, especially if that bed up front is a Murphy bed, because then you're essentially entering into your living space, your living room. This one, this is the back door. You got this closet off to the left, which I guess is great for hanging your coat and shoes, which definitely has some good points. And then you have the bathroom right there off to the back as well. But when you see and you turn into this unit, you can see the layout is very similar to the style that I like. It may or may not be right for you, but it has the dinette on the passenger side, has the kitchen on the driver's side, the bathroom is in the rear of the unit, your bed is at the front. Again, if this had a Murphy bed, I would really like it better. It gives you that much more space. So that's something to consider. Maybe this is perfect for you. Now, you also note that this had the regular residential air conditioner in it, up on the wall. So there's pros and cons to that as well. If that breaks down, you're out on the road. Those things kind of are essentially a dime a dozen. You can stop and pick one up and toss it in there relatively easy versus one on the roof. However, it does take up storage space, and you know, there's other downsides to it too to consider. But it's not a deal breaker. The one thing I didn't like about this unit, again, this is a very, very small camper, so you can't criticize it too much for this, but there's no real space in the bathroom for storage. So something you want to consider when you're looking at an RV is the storage space. If you're making your bathroom really small to give yourself more living space, then you have to think, where is your clothes going to go? Where are your towels going to go? Where are your bathroom essentials going to go? They need to go somewhere. And if they can't go into the bathroom, they're going to be out in your unit in one of the other cupboards. So sometimes the payoff of having a larger bathroom and a little less living space makes sense because you can store a lot in there out of your living space, your towels, your linens, toilet paper, all of that stuff. if there's no cabinet back there, you can't put any of that stuff in that room. So you gain your living space, but you don't have the storage space that's out of the way. So that's one thing I don't like about this one. I would prefer to have some significant, decent storage in the bathroom so you can use that to put stuff that you're not using and it's out of the way. So you can have the cabinets and stuff in your living area used for your pantry, pots and pans, and things like that. So that's something to consider. May not be a deal breaker for everybody. Maybe, again, if this is just a weekend camper that you're going to be using it for, probably not a big deal. But if you're thinking of full time, you really need to put a lot of thought into where you're going to put the stuff that you own on a permanent basis. Because remember, you're taking all of the stuff from a home and shrinking it down to this type of space. It wouldn't hurt to test out some units. If you know, we've been camping for years, so some of the stuff we know from going camping, you know, what would work for us, what wouldn't. If you have never camped at all and you're thinking going full time, you really got to put a lot of thought into it ahead of time, because there's going to be mistakes made and you're like, oh wow, I wish I would have thought of that. I wish I would have thought of that. Now, yes, we've been camping for years, but we're probably going to still do the same thing when we finally hit the road full time. We're going to be like, this doesn't really work to be in this thing full-time like this. We're going to have to think about that in the future. But anyways, thanks for sticking around this long. And like I said, I have a free offer for you. It's right in the description below. Click on that. It's going to take you over to a spot where you can get yourself a free ebook as well as a pre-trip checklist. Now, every one of us are heading off going camping here and there, but we don't always think of everything and we miss stuff. So if you get that checklist, it's going to help you prepare yourself and your camper to be ready to hit the open road. One last thing, don't forget to comment. Please leave a comment on this video, what you like, what you don't like. Click that like button if you liked it. Also share this video. This unit may not be right for you, but if you just take 1 second and click that share button, it may be showed to somebody that this camper works for them. Alright, so please take the time to do that. It helps me a lot and I really appreciate it. But last but not least, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any future videos. Again, growing the channel, it's giving me the tools I need to bring better and better content to you, and I really super appreciate everybody that's subscribed so far. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and always happy camping.